Thank you for tuning into the Kastro Show. I'm sitting here with KnockOut.
What up, what up? It's your boy KO, KnockOut, 25/8 Entertainment. Shouts out to the homie Kastro, allowing me to come out and, talk a little bit with you guys.
Oh yeah, thank you, appreciate it. So why don't you tell us who you are for those who may not know who you are?
Well, I go by KnockOut, and for those of you who don't know who I am, basically started doing my music about 17 years ago, started recording, and I'm originally from Anaheim, California, born and raised. Been out here in Arizona since 2006, and basically my acronym basically stands for knocking out all competition, critics and opponents underestimate technique. That's basically what KnockOut spells out.
Okay.
Basically how I started, I started freestyling with some of the homies back in high school, and then one day at a party, I actually picked up the mic, and a DJ kind of like told me, hey, he's like, so have you ever thought about recording? And I was like, nah, not really. He's like, maybe you should record. So long story short, ended up connecting with this guy named Juice Rock, and he had a little setup in his apartment, and pretty much that's where it started off. And then from there, I actually started out with my first single that I jumped on was with Mr. Pony.
Oh wow!
And so this is going back to '99. And then from there, I released my first album, which was The Main Event. And then from there, I did a group project with my homie Epidemic, which was called 100 Proof. And around that time, we started working with like Seldom Seen, jumped on a few of his records, started working with producer Fingers out of Streetlight, and Homeless Nation, Diamonique. And then from there, I ended up coming out here and started working with like different people like DJ Too Swift, DJ Needles. And now it's Prof TV, working with my homie Dice. We got a group album called The Hybrids.
Nice.
And just recently released a solo album called Different Trip. If you guys get a chance, check it out. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, all the major online retailers.
Okay, hell yeah. And so, is there any influences, anyone that may have influenced you as far as, rapping and such forth?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Let's start off with like Rakim, Nas, LL Cool J, Tupac, Biggie, Outkast, Tribe Called Quest. Got a lot of different influences. I mean, pretty much the thing is though, is like, now it's like I could pretty much listen to a lot of different music. So like a lot of my earlier influences in music came from like Michael Jackson, like a lot of the 80s music and older music as well. So, but hip hop wise, those are the ones that really like left an impact on me.
Okay. And then right now, who are you currently listening to?
I'm all over the place, man. I listen to like, Prime, listen to Royce, the 5'9", Slaughterhouse, some of the newer cats, Dizzy Wright, Logic, Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, Absol. There's a lot of different cats that I listen to, but I also listen to a lot of different music too. Like I'll listen to country, I'll listen to rock, I'll listen to R&B. So there's a lot of different things that I listen to.
So it sounds like you've already worked with a lot of artists as well. Is there anyone that you would like to work with in the future?
To be honest with you, one of the main artists, there's two artists that I would really want to drop a record with, and it'd be Joel Ortiz and Crooked Eye.
Yeah.
Those would be that would be like probably like a goal accomplishment right there if that was to happen.
Even get the whole Slaughterhouse on there.
Yeah, man. That'd do a record with them. That'd be beautiful.
So what separates you from other artists that are in the game?
To be honest with you, I just feel that I'm all across the board, and I don't really stick to like one specific style. Like I like to be classified as like an artist that's like versatile. Like I like to do all kinds of different things. I don't like to stay in the box. I always want to be outside the box with the music. So I kind of feel that's what separates myself.
Okay. So what are your current thoughts on the game right now?
It's like how I always look at it is like the game is always evolving, and like as new generations come in, they take bits and pieces and they kind of recreate something that they like, and unfortunately sometimes it's like almost like looking at a history book. As time goes on, people put their two cents in, and they start rewriting things, and they take things out that they don't like, and it starts to become watered down. And that's where I feel like it's headed right now, is I kind of feel like the game is like changing energy to where it's lacking the substance that it once had. And that's one thing that I feel like our group, we're always trying to still keep that presence in there, you know, as far as that substance, and trying to, you know, bring that real music, you know.
Right.
We got this big guy over here dancing around, DJ Needles. Say what's up, Needles?
What's up, Hi, Needles.
That's right.
So can you kind of just elaborate on your current album right now, and then you know, maybe just give us a little bit of insight on future projects that you may have?
Yeah. Well, right now, the last album that I released before Different Trip was Past, Present, Future, and it was a collab album that I did with DJ Too Swift. We did like 15 songs on it, and then I came back and I did another album called Different Trip, and basically Different Trip just symbolizes like me as the artist. Like, you know, I'm all over the place, so I'm on a different trip. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, you either feel it or you don't feel it. Like, I'm just like, I'm on my own vibe, and you know, and the thing is, like, with the album, it's like I touch, you know, basically on different things. Like, there's a song at the beginning of the album called Take Notes, and it's basically like telling like people who are trying to get in the game, like, it's a cutthroat business, and you got to be really willing to have that tough skin to get through a lot of the downs than the ups. You know, there's a lot of ups and downs with the business, and you know, for me personally, being in it for 17 years, I've seen a lot of different changes, and a lot of people come and go, and some people they're not, you know, consistent with it. They kind of like fall off, or either their motivation is based off of a monetary type of deal. You know, they just want money out of it. There's not really a passion behind it, and that's the thing that I'm trying to enforce to them is like, look, you're gonna do music, you better be all in, and it better come with inside, because otherwise it's not even worth your time.
Right.
You know.
Definitely.
But there's a lot of different things that I'm talking about on the album. You know, there's a song called Better Place, and it's just talking about the current state of, like, you know, the way things are in the world, you know, like with a lot of the things that we see on the news, or like things that people are going through. And it's like, when I say better place, you know, some people, they like to drink, some people like to smoke, that's their outlet. For me, it's like music. It's the rhythm that takes me to a better place, because that's what releases, like, you know, the feelings that I have if I'm feeling like that, or if I feel like something's not going right. I focus on music.
Okay.
But yeah, that kind of sums up the album, Different Trip.
And then just anything working on, or in the future maybe? Like,
right now, we just wrapped up another Hybrids album, and we're also starting to help out with the Needles and DJ Too Swift album.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then going into another solo. I don't really have a name for the new solo, but I've already started kind of putting some ideas together and just trying to, you know, get that vibe going again.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, and then just to switch it up here, so what's something, you know, maybe on the road or at a show, something crazy or funny that may come to mind? Just a story for our viewers.
I did a show out at this place called Jugheads, and it was over in kind of around this area in Scottsdale. It was a little small venue, but anyways, they had the mics wrapped up with duct tape, and we're in the middle of a performance, and one of my boys was standing next to me, and he was kind of like highlighting me and whatnot, and I'm spitting my verse, and he pulled the mic to move a certain way, and my mic flew out of my hand in the middle of the performance. And you know, I just remember looking at the faces of the people that were in the crowd. They like kind of looked at me, and instantly I just went and grabbed the mic, picked it back up, and kept on rapping. But it was funny, man. At first I was just like, wow, what the hell just happened? But you know, you're in the moment, you just gotta go with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And so where can we find your music at, or videos?
Right now, you know, I got 2 new visuals that are out. I just released a visual called Collect My Thoughts off of the Different Trip album with the homie Prof. And I did another visual before that called Continue to Shine. Those are on Vivo or any of the YouTube channels.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Under KnockOut 25.8. You can catch my music on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon. And we got the website 258ent.com. Come check us out. I mean, you know, you got a lot of content on there, free music downloads. You know, you get to check out the artists, read up on their bios, and come check out our affiliates as well.
Okay. I do want to thank you, you know, for taking the time out. I do understand that, you know, you got a show right now as we speak coming up. So who knows, you know, maybe I'll take some footage and then get that uploaded and include that in this interview here for the viewers as well.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely appreciate you guys taking the time out, you know, to let me come out and talk with you guys and, you know, get to know me a little bit more. Really appreciate it, man. Shouts out to Kastro TV. Shouts out to the homies from 25.8. Everybody here. Paradise, Needles, Prof TV. So just keep supporting that good music.
All right, well there y'all have it. Thank you for tuning into the Kastro Show.
Peace.